Starting on a very disappointing note with the S25 Ultra, the new year seems with a lot going for it. One of the most robust bodies on the market, the most powerful Android chipset to date, a gorgeous display, and much more. Samsung's newest flagship phone has promise. But the elements that define the Ultra's excellence already existed in the previous generation and the one before that. A still seems like a gimmicky feature of contemporary phones at this point. The little improvements the S25 Ultra brings are either gradual or artificial. Thus, let me state that I was left yearning more. This makes us consider the future and what I want the S26 Ultra to have. With that in mind, I have compiled a list of the top 5 improvements or tweaks Samsung should include into its next high-end flagship. 1. Give us more vivid color choices. Since flagship phones have to appeal to a large pool of possible consumers, smartphone makers often choose more muted color schemes today. At first sight, Samsung provides a decent selection of color choices for the S25 Ultra, but when you set them next to one another, many appear extremely similar, and it's impossible to identify them. All of them just turn out as various white and gray tones. I want Samsung to be more imaginative with its color palette next year. At least have the online exclusive colors be more of a statement and bright. Why not have a deep purple or green, or go a bit wild and have a hue that softly fades from vivid to modest? And sure, I know most people put covers on their phones anyhow, but Samsung's Ultra series is one of the most durable phones with its titanium shell and Gorilla Glass armor display and back panel. Last year, I noticed the S24 Ultra had fewer scratches than other phones we tested, and the S25 Ultra's Gorilla Glass armor too is even tougher. So why not leverage that power and offer individuals bolder colors to express themselves with? 2. Integration of a silicon-carbon Si-C battery. Silicon-carbon batteries are a cutting-edge concept already being researched by businesses like OnePlus. These batteries offer more energy storage, quicker charging, and longer lifespans compared to typical lithium-ion choices. By exploiting silicon anodes, which store up to 10 times more lithium ions than graphite anodes, they may give greater battery life without increasing size. Additionally, silicon-carbon batteries provide faster electron transit, suggesting speedier charging times. Advanced designs have also addressed prior durability problems, ensuring these batteries last longer across several charge cycles. Samsung adopting this technique for the S26 Ultra will not only raise its battery game, but also solidify its position as a pioneer in hardware innovation. The battery life of Samsung's Galaxy S25 series is exceptional. We especially praised it in our Galaxy S25 review, and it is even better on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. However, as I noted before, just because it's nice doesn't mean things can't grow better. To be more specific, I'd love to see Samsung upgrade the Galaxy S26 Ultra's battery to 5,500 mAh or higher. This might be done by gaining room after eliminating the S Pen, not to mention all the breakthroughs in silicon-carbon battery technology. We've actually seen rumors that Samsung is exploring using a silicon-carbon battery for the S26, so we'll have to wait and see. Without rambling too much, silicon-carbon battery technology is relatively new, but already appearing in phones like the new OnePlus 13 and Vivo X200. This technology offers superior energy density, allowing for a larger battery in the same footprint. It'll also assist with charging speeds and battery safety. 3. Double down on the S Pen. As smartphones grow increasingly identical across companies, distinctive features like the S Pen make Samsung's Ultra series stand out. However, Samsung's decision to eliminate Bluetooth capabilities from the S25 Ultra's S Pen aroused questions about the stylus's future. Will the corporation phase it out totally in the future years? Instead of pulling down, Samsung could spend on increasing the S Pen's capabilities. Restoring Bluetooth functionality is a wonderful starting point. But why stop there? The S Pen might be redesigned as a formidable instrument for creativity and productivity. Collaborations with producers of software like Adobe might unlock new capabilities for artists, while future concepts like gesture-controlled 3D painting could combine perfectly with Samsung's Android XR headset. A particularly fascinating approach would be cross-device integration. Imagine using the S Pen not only on the S26 Ultra, but also to manage presentations on a Galaxy Book or even operate a Samsung Smart TV, creating a completely integrated world. 4. make 24 megapixels the default for photos. Samsung's cameras are among the best in the industry, yet the default photo resolution remains 12 megapixels across most of its lenses with the exception of the 10 megapixels 3x telephoto camera. With the powerful Snapdragon 8 Elite processor and cutting-edge sensors like the 200 megapixels main camera, the S26 Ultra should have no trouble defaulting to 24 megapixels photos across the board. Apple demonstrated the benefits of a higher default resolution with the iPhone 15 series, and Samsung could see similar success. While 24MP shots are possible using Samsung's Expert RAW app, the extra steps involved to deter most users. Making 24MP the standard would deliver sharper, more detailed images straight out of the box, with the added bonus of more flexibility for cropping and post-processing. 5. More sophisticated charging capabilities. While Samsung tops its nearest rivals, Apple and Google, in charging speeds, its 45W wired charging still seems lacking compared to companies like OnePlus. During our tests, the S25 Ultra took around 1 hour and 10 minutes to go from 0% to 100%. That's decent but far from groundbreaking, especially for a phone that positions itself as the ultimate flagship. I'd love to see charging times reduced to 30 to 45 minutes next year. Another missed opportunity this year was magnetic wireless charging, which we expected but didn't get with the S25 Ultra. While third-party cases can offer this functionality, it doesn't align with the seamless premium experience we've come to expect from Samsung's Ultra series. Incorporating it natively into the S26 Ultra would be a welcome addition. The Galaxy S25 Ultra reaffirms Samsung's reputation for fine workmanship and great performance, but it lacked the daring innovation we've come to look for from the Ultra series. With the Galaxy S26 Ultra, Samsung has an opportunity to break away from incremental improvements and create something genuinely memorable, a generation that stands out in history. To captivate the imagination of its audience, the S26 Ultra has to go beyond the expected and banal. It's not just about providing more power or polishing current functions, but about surprise people to get them enthused about tech again. Whether it's a striking design that turns heads like what Google accomplished with the Pixel 6 series, or new tools that boost creativity like the S Pen, Samsung has the ability to drive the discussion in smartphone innovation. At its heart, the Galaxy Ultra range seeks to represent the best of the best, a demonstration of Samsung's vision for the ultimate phone. The S26 Ultra can expand on that tradition by not only competing with competitors, but by offering the type of revolutionary experience that marks a generation of devices. So stay tuned for more updates and information on the highly anticipated S26 Ultra, and witness the future of smartphones from Samsung. See you in my next video. Peace out.